Hello everyone, welcome back to Ircha Gaming. I am here together with neighbor Stefan. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Today we are going to review Tabletop Racing World Tour Nitro Edition. That is quite the name. This video review is sponsored and this game is published by Greenlight Games, developed by Playwrights Digital Limited. Thank you so much for their review code. So make sure you click the link in the description if you are very curious about this game. This is a title that was released on the Nintendo Switch the 1st of May this year. This game has over 30 tracks, 180 events and 16 mini-cars to play as. You can play online or split-screen couch co-op.
My first impression of this game was very good. And
yeah, I showed it to you the minute that I got it. And you fell in love with it immediately and you even took over my Switch for one day.
So I have been gaming it quite a lot. I just want to go through the game modes. You have championships, which is like a campaign. You have a special event and you have multiplayer. I guess it's online or...
yeah, I haven't tried the online one. And we are going to try the split screen now.
And you have a garage for customizing your cars and all of that stuff.
So as you play these levels, you will gain coins. Actual coins on the stages and coins for coming out first and stuff like that. So with these coins, you can purchase upgrades for your cars, even purchase other cars.
Yeah.
And that is very essential because the cars are very different and there are 16 of them. And there are a lot of wheels to purchase and even like paint jobs for the cars to purchase in-game, I mean, with the coins.
In every track or course you have a specific target you have to do, but you can also get some additional bonus coins in every track or course.
Story. There's not really a story.
I think you have to make up your own story.
Make up your own story. This is a racing game. So I want to say that this game is somewhat similar to Mario Kart series.
I think it has some kind of similarity to the old PS1 game Circuit Breakers, because it's all about cutting corners and doing that kind of stuff. And I also think it visually and graphically it has some similarity to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. So I think actually if if Tony Hawk's Pro Skater was a racing game, this would be it.
Okay, nice. And you even mentioned Micro Machines.
Yeah, the old Micro Machines. Yeah.
Because essentially these cars are very small and you run around on tables.
Yeah.
Several tables. Gameplay! What do you have to say about the gameplay? How does it feel? How does this game feel to you?
The controls are very smooth, but there are tons of different cars and all of them handle differently.
I know, right?
So you have different courses. You have combat. It's like drive around, shoot other cars, get first place.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes, and you have pursue it. Chase a car that have gotten a head start and bump into him. That's the one I like the least. I don't like pursue it.
You don't like bumping into stuff?
No. And then you have eliminations. It's basically where you drive 5 laps where you can never be on last place or you will get eliminated.
Yeah, and that one, I always get eliminated.
Drift is actually my favorite. It's reach a target score by drifting. And you can really have some extra score if you, because you have the timer, you know. If you keep drifting, when the timer runs out, it doesn't really run out. So you can,
you just showed me that.
Yes,
cool.
you can just grind forever and get insane amounts of score and coin. Then you have pure race against other cars without weapons and just get first place.
Yeah.
And then you have a time trial, race against the clock and reach targeted time. And then you have combat, race against other cars using weapons and get first place. Very basic. I love combat.
I bet you do. So what I feel like in the gameplay, the cars feel very different, like you said, and the wheels you choose makes a big difference too. Some are very slow actually, and I found some wheels that suited me more. So I want to say that at first when I played this, the cars felt slow and I didn't really make the turns, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I found a way to make the turns easier, and that was tapping my finger on the button that is the gas button, and that way you make the turns much more easier. So it's not really like Mario Kart where you just hit the gas all the time.
Personally, I like to release acceleration and just make the turn. But I can see somebody would like to do the tapping technique that you do, and some people actually use the brakes. I never use the brakes in turn, I just release acceleration.
Well, like you said, you pick up power-ups, and there are 8 power-ups. There are 9 unique gameplay modes, and you went over them. This game is even said to have 25 hours of gameplay. Do you feel this game has that much content?
Well, I certainly feel it has a lot of good stuff in it.
So, what are the differences on the wheels? I know that you start out with a standard wheel, and then
you have the standard wheels, and then you get drifting wheels, which are perfect for drifting. And then you have like one set of wheels that is called Centurion, wheels that grind up the other cars if you come next to them. And you have the bumper cars, which allows you to jump with your car, which is perfect when you are collecting.
Yeah,
those,
and the coins making wheels.
Yeah, the coin making wheels is just for when you use weapons and other stuff against other racers. You grind up some extra coins.
Yeah, and you need a lot of coins in this game. That
Absolutely.
was what I saw early. So yeah, basically you collect coins, even actual coins on the stages. I found that to be fun, you know, the collectability of that.
I love that.
Graphics!
Well, the graphics are, like I said, similar to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Very Tony Hawk's Pro Skater-like graphic, I think.
I think the graphics are fair enough. You know, the stages are fun, and it's like food and drinks around, and it's like you're driving on tables. So the stages, they actually have a lot of like variety.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to look at these stages because it's like on tables and stuff. Yeah. So that is something that I found fun. The graphics, like I said, it's fair enough. So the graphics, do you like them?
I like the graphics, but I really love the cars. You have like the first cars are like cult classics, basic cars, amateur, and then you have street racers. It's professional cars, and they are quite good at drifting. And then you have supercars, expert class cars, which are supercars.
Yeah. Which one do you like the most?
I have one of them named Volcano. It's a very smooth car.
Very smooth car.
Yeah.
Oh, that is good. Okay.
And I just have to mention this game has the 3-star system on every level, and I find that so highly addictive.
I know you do. You even said when I picked you up today, you said, "Oh, I like this game even more than Horizon Chase Turbo."
Absolutely, I loved Horizon Chase Turbo, but I like this game even more.
Yeah, so you say. Music. So I want to say that the music is actually the best. It's so pumped up, and it's what really caught my attention at first. It's like 90s dance music with a modern touch of dubstep. Have a listen. So what do you have to say about the verdict of this game?
Well, there is one negative thing, and it's too long loading. Except from that, there is no negative things about this game. Everything is perfect.
So my verdict of this game is that it is a fun game, and it seems to have a lot of content to it, to be fair, you know. It seems like there's a lot of content, and there's a lot of stages to burn through, and all these events, and all these stars, and all these unlockables that you have to unlock. And also this game is like very like skill-based. You have to be good, and you get better the more you play.
Absolutely.
So if you're really into racing games, this is a game that I recommend if you're into racing games.
I am very into racing.
I know you're like the racing game god.
Yes,
so
thank you.
This game goes for $24.99 on the Nintendo eShop on the Nintendo eShop right now, and you can have a look if you found it interesting. I want to end the video also by saying that I found this game hard. Is that only me? Do I suck at racing games?
No, it's not like that. It's like for people who haven't drifted in racing games, it can be quite hard, but I actually found the drifting to be the easiest part. So
yeah, I found it to be easy after a couple of hours play.
Yeah, so but it's like every kind of game. You have a learning curve, and
learning curve, definitely.
if you play a lot, you will get better.
Oh yeah. Unlock everything and play online and couch co-op with your friends. So I want to say thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Thank you to the developer and publisher. If you want to check this game out, check out the link in the description and in the top comment. So both of those places have that link. I brought Stefan on here because you really wanted to.
Oh, I was so keen on doing this review because I love these kind of games. It is so much fun.
You're like, I want to be on that video. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a review to be like more like suited for everyone. I want to be like a helpful reviewer. I'm like a casual racing gamer, and you're like a hardcore racing gamer.
Yeah.
And so now you got two persons' perspective on it. That was all for today, everyone. Remember to follow my Twitter. You don't use Twitter.
No.
Thank you so much for watching this video today. And leave a comment. And we will see you later. Bye.